Hey there. Everyone is loving these vintage paper trees made from books, so I thought I'd show you a quick video on how to make them. They're so easy. They add great texture to your Christmas displays. If you like a vintage look, they're just perfect. And if you paint candlestick or some kind of holder, you can layer them, level them, and they'll just change your look completely. This is the simplest project. There are two types to make. You have their flat bottom, and then we have a beveled edge, where you can see there's a little flat edge right there. It only takes two things to make them: softcover books and a glue gun. And if you don't have a glue gun, you can use Scotch tape, even that works. If you'd like to add a little extra to the top, you can get bells or stars and glue that to the top. Now, you definitely need softcover books. I like to use ones that have some tanning to the pages. They look a little bit older, they're a little browned, and you can use any size. I was going to make a really small one. I thought that would be cute to add to it this year. So that's all you need. So let's get started. The first thing you're going to do is just take the cover off the book. So just rip that off and throw it out. Now, the way I make them is I do two halves, and then at the end I glue them together, and that's why you need the glue gun. So it's easiest to work with a small batch, so that's why I do the two halves. So I take about 25 to 30 pages and rip it off from the main part of the book. You just want to be careful that you want to keep the glue attached to it. So you don't want pages that are separated, or else the point won't stay attached. So just carefully tear it apart. And set this aside. The big section, we'll use that for the second half. So there's only a couple folds that we're going to be doing. So we're making the flat bottom tree first. So take the top right corner, fold it down, do the same thing again, fold it, hold your point at the top there, fold it to meet the spine, crease it, and then at the bottom, take the part that's overlapping, fold it up to meet the bottom of the book so it's flat, crease it, and then you're just going to take that flap and follow that crease and fold it under, and that's your first part. And just keep doing that. Fold it over once, fold it over twice, fold the flap up, and then fold the flap under. And that's all it is. You're going to keep doing this for the whole section. Like I said, about 25, 30 pages. That's about what I use. So if you like the thickness of mine, that's what I'm doing. If you like it even thicker, then just do some more pages. Or you can make a whole third section if you'd like. Fold that flap up, fold the flap under, and move on. Just keep folding the crease, keep the point flat if you can. The further you get into the book, it gets a little bit harder to keep it straight at the top. So you just want to keep it nice and flat and go on to the end of the book. Okay, we're on the last page. So we'll just make one last one. last page, I just rip it off. A lot of times that one ends up not coming out correctly. So I just finished that. So we're done our half. Now I already have another half finished. So we have our 2 halves, and all we're gonna do is put a little bit of glue at the top and then some on each side so it will hold it at the top as well as the middle. And that's what it will look like. All right, so get the glue gun. We'll put a little at the top and some here, some on this side, and we're just going to press it together. Hold the point a little bit and just give a little squeeze to the pages so that glue really gets stuck together. Only takes a few seconds. And we got it. That's it. And then I'm going to add the little red bell. I think they're really cute. So just a little hot glue gun, a little hot glue. Hold it on top. And there we have the flat bottom tree. Now let's move on to the bevel edge. So again, I have my small section. And again, this one's only going to be 3 folds as well. So take the top right corner, fold it to the middle, just like the last one. This time you're going to take the bottom right corner and fold it up to make a point. So you have top one down, this one up, it comes to a point, then just fold that whole page over to the center. All right, this one came disconnected. That happens a lot. So we'll take that one, we're going to take this page off because see how that came loose. So we're going to leave it there for now. Let's start with the next page. Fold this one down, this one up. So you have a nice point, and then fold the whole thing down. Let's do another one. Over, this one up, and the whole thing over. Just always give it a nice crease there. So you can see how this one is giving a more of a squared corner there. Now see how this one is loose? We're just going to take that one off. No big deal. Fold these under. Let's do one more. Fold it over. This one up. And the whole thing over. So just finish the rest of your section here and then move on to your next section. So you'll have 2 halves. I have these ready to go. So we'll just finish with this one. Over, up, and this is where it gets a little tight, so you have to make sure that's going under so you get a point at the top. And you can just rip that light one off. And we'll just rip this one off. Okay, so we have our 2 beveled edge bottom halves, and we're going to do the same thing again. Just glue them together. And we're done. Just a little bit at the top, some here, and of course I ran out of glue. push them together. Find your two flat sides. Squeeze it at the top so that way it's a nice point. Just squeeze that so your glue gets smushed together. And I'm going to do another red bell. Okay, so there we have our two paper trees. I hope you like that. If you have any questions, as usual, just send me a message, comment, let me know. Also, if you make them, send me a picture. I would love to see them. After you make a display for Christmas, I'd love to see how they look in your house. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoyed it.